What is a dream? Let's try this another way. What's the difference between a dream and a nightmare? Well, if you know me, I have no problem getting my Z's. Now, my favorite dream always finds me behind an expensive board making music, living the life of a big-time street poet, rapper, MC. But every time I have this dream and I blink, it switches me, and I'm back to the house. We in the neighborhood call this the Green Lady House. This is where I've been chased by everyone, from Leatherface to Jason. I think I'm hungry. Anybody who knows me knows my stilo. After my beauty nap, I walk the Cleveland streets and exercise my right to spit freestyle. In the Cleveland Ghetto Dictionary, the definition of freestyle is rapping about what you see, right now, off the cuff, off the dome. And I definitely got good at it since we're the home of freestyling. Early cats like MC Smooth, TLC, just ask Chuck D of the most controversial rap crew of all time, Public Enemy. He'll tell you, like he told me, about Bango, the B-boy outlaw, at the New Music Seminar in '87, slaying New Yorkers. Or Surge in '88, going back to continue the onslaught of radio rappers. Don't believe me? Hit him up on Twitter. Tell him Richie Rich sent you.
I feel like a child. I'm like a child. I see the present. It's a bra with a titty inside. I'm Kool Herc, I'm hip hop mixed with Caribbean vibes. The city done lied, not recognizing Richie Rich got heat. I murder acapellas, whack tracks, hot beats. I come with the heartbeat. I'm the pulse, the whole cardiovascular party ambassador, bringing y'all audio massacre. Richie Rich's hip hop graffiti on the wall. My flow is major. Nelson with a genie on my ball. Went from medium to large. I'm the leader of the squad. Home of freestyle, where I write medium is God.
Well, the Browns won the first preseason game. Should have got my 250, but Mr. JT's not an honest guy. Nigga don't answer his phone. I don't know where the fuck he lives. I probably need to hang out at Walmart. I'm glad I ain't lose, because even though I live in Cleveland Heights, being an artist, he would have easily found my apartment. Everyone knows that Hanford Dixon is my favorite player, next to Jim Brown. No Hanford, no Dog Pound. No Dog Pound, we won't even entertain that. And him and Bernie have a podcast?
In 2007, 4 teenagers went missing. Last seen in what was presumed to be a Toyota. When the bodies were discovered, it wasn't a Toyota. The Lexus Chainsaw Massacre. This time, it's too late to get a Honda.
Alongside the top dog.
To it.
Ken, I got to say this, and Bernie, Gab said we're moving into the fancy Doug's, the studio and all that. I kind of like it here because I'm a country boy from Alabama. Some people say I'm no good, crazy as can be. I get drunk in the morning, I get stoned in the afternoon. But I'm not
How do I know that?
anybody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, leave this short hair country boy alone.
Yeah. And for
that eggnog.
This just in, the Cleveland Browns have just went into negotiations to relocate to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Sources say the thing that could alter this decision is if 1 million people sign a Browns Don't Leave petition. More on this up-to-the-minute breaking news as soon as we get a response from players, ex-players, and management.
When I heard they were trying to move the Browns out of here like they did in the 90s, I immediately called another diehard fan. My cousin Leroy Brown, aka the baddest man in town. We went on a timer of explosive campaign blitzes and rallies to make sure, unlike last time, they know you ain't gonna just take our team without a fight. This time we taking no prisoners and we sending people to hell.
Hanford Dixon, arguably one of the greatest defensive cornerbacks of all time. I just would like to ask you this question. What would you want your fans to know?
I just want them to know where my dog's at.
Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Dog Nation, Dog Nation. Swear to God, you don't want no confrontation. Let us welcome everybody to the Cleveland Browns show. Dog Pound and Suave Gotti, the sweetest combo. Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Dog Nation, Dog Nation. Swear to God, you don't want no confrontation.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, am I speaking with Richard Jenkins?
Who am I speaking to?
Yes, this is Cecilia Reynolds, and I'm calling from the Ladies Who Love Browns and Don't Let Them Leave campaign. We saw your Keep the Browns in Cleveland campaign,
Oh, okay.
and we'd like to connect with you and your friend Leroy Brown so we can all get together at Ralph's Diner and have a little brunch and drinks and go over how we can keep the Browns in Cleveland.
Yes. Yes, Miss Lady.
Okay, well, look, meet me tomorrow. Right. Don't forget to bring your coordinator, Leroy, with y'all.
Yeah, we'll be there.
He says he likes corn liquor. We'll have a special bottle there just for him. Okay, see you handsome guys tomorrow at 1. Okay. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Tell Falcon, whatever his name is, send a bookie to pick up them cornballs.
I gotta wonder, instead of this extra medium, I wonder if this comes in like a 4 or 5X.
No, man, that's how they wear them now, man. You got to keep stretching and bending and twisting it to really make it work so it fit on you, man. See, you're almost there, man.
Ain't don't listen to that fool.
You love Tito so much, man. I think you need a sponsorship.
Tito sponsor no drunks.
I just like the sweater, man. I don't appreciate being called no drunk.
I mean, what do you call a grown man with a sweater on his hand?
Hey, Jeff, let me get some of that illegal moonshine you got back there behind the counter.
It's that. Man, look like antifreeze.
Well, what I can tell you is that this ain't Smurf piss. This is what they call a man's drink, Shirley.
Look at the Three Stooges, Larry, Shirley, and Mo.
He's talking to you. You sure?
You know why I'm here, right? Browns lost again.
Just put it on my tab, man.
The tab is tapped out, Leroy.
LB. It's LB.
Lucky boy, or whatever you want to be called. And the boss want to see.
It's Veterans Day. Ain't no boss today.
Lil Buford, tell your boy to stay out of business.
LB. Look, I ain't going nowhere.
Man, look, I don't even jig with the Browns or something. Hey, call me when y'all get to doing some Cavaliers, then I'm with it.
Hey, Jeff, this is good stuff, right? So go and drink up.
They up on the ground, posting they where did they be? Pop your shit till they pull up and shut down every place that you be. In the kitchen with the left and I serve it right back to the street. Stay low key, hit that play and then I'm right back to the east. I got run packs for the cheap. You don't grind, then you don't eat, and that's on me. Yeah, I'm about to touch down in the city. Yeah, I know. We don't play around in the city. Yeah, I know.
This is the land, gonna hustle every woman and man. Before a stream might have sold it in grams. Dope so pure you can't touch it in hand. 150 a jam, this hustle's ambition. With these out of town plates, sticks got ammunition, market price. Yeah, wait. So tell your dog what you're looking for. We got everything in the cookie store. On light cola, but you're doing coke. For the money, what we do it for? Yeah, 3 cell phones, no office. Getting off these bills of crawfish. Crime in town, we be lawless, and every dime will be flawless.
I'm about to touch down in the city. Yeah, I know. We don't play around in the city. Yeah, I know. You get put down in the city. Yeah, I know. I'm 10 toes down in the city. Let 'em know. I'm about to touch down in the city. Yeah, I know. We don't play around in the city. Yeah, I know. You get put down in the city. Yeah, I know. I'm 10 toes down in the city. Let 'em know.
Man, I'm over on 67th early today. These idiots doing donuts in the middle of the street. Just doing donuts. Had to be a hot car. I think it was a Hyundai. Fucking Kia. I don't even know how they was doing donuts in one of them little 4-cylinder, but man, it's already hot. Police blowing down probably every hour. I'm dirty as hell. I got all type of stuff in the car. So I'm praying that they don't blow down and end up messing with me because of what these idiots doing. I was so mad, man. I started to let off in their car, man. I mean, it was horrible.
You know, this generation baffles me. The streets has always been about drugs, dope. In the 70s, it was heroin. But in the 80s, it was crack cocaine. But today, 2023, attention. And it's the worst drug I've ever seen. Same thing they're doing for the pipe, they're doing for likes. It blows me away. There must be Gillette with our presents. I'm Balco. my friend Touch. I'm going to need you to keep your mouth closed until I tell you to open it. I'm here in your city to quietly move the Browns out of here, but you all keep making this noise. And it's making my job really hard. I want to go home just like you want to go home. Not a bad guy. I don't want to hurt you. But you might be a different story. But I need you to stop with your love for the Browns, your petitions and your little protests. Just stop. I'm trying to get these guys out of here quietly. So what's it gonna be? You guys gonna stop your love for the Browns? You tell me. So we can go home. I need an answer from you now, pal.
You know what? Since I was 5 years old, I can remember just the Browns being just one down away from going to the Super Bowl. And me and my family just watching the game and just thinking like, yeah, we finally about to get what we deserve as far as respect. And then Ernest Biner fumbles the ball. Everybody just walked out of the living room. I mean, I just stood there. I just still sitting there with this oversized jersey on, and I don't know, maybe I was in shock. I just in disbelief. I'm just thinking, you know, one day we'll come back to it, and then next thing I know, like 10 years later, Art Modell, he moves my team to Baltimore, Maryland. And I'm still thinking at some point, they're gonna come back. Gotta come back. And I kept holding on to that jersey. I mean, it's a little tight now, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna keep on because I just know that they're gonna do what they're supposed to do. And I heard your offer. And I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared to death. I mean, people even call me a coward for not even wanting to go to a funeral. But I don't know what's on the other side. But right now, if you asking me to pick between losing my life and turning my back on the Browns, no. Fuck you. Fuck that gangsta ass hat you got on. Fuck everything you stand for. You just insulted a cardiac kid. I'm dog pound for life, bitch.
Wrong answer.
I can't move right now, and my back has been turned the whole time. So save your questions about what just happened. I'll tell you this though, blueberry pancakes to Leroy, I salute you. I've had the balls to give that overly dramatic ass speech. I ain't gonna lie. I probably would have just told them fools, yeah, got outside this raggedy ass basement and yelled, fuck y'all. Growing up, we all want attention from Big Mama Angie, friends, broads. But I think cats like my cousin Leroy are plain and simple attention whores who have successfully graduated from the want of attention to the need of attention. And if the sound of that hammer hitting the ground is any indicator, this fool is indeed in need of attention. Medical attention.
It's cold as snow, but it's Cleveland hitting them with that shoulder roll. With that shoulder roll. With that shoulder roll. I hit them with that Mayweather. That Mayweather. With that shoulder roll. That shoulder roll. I hit them with that Mayweather. That Mayweather. With the CuYAHDOG faculty in back of me. Intense is my defense, and I'm hitting them with that speed and accuracy. Yo, aggression is passively passing, but never passing me. You can work with coach whoever. You'll never be fast as me. I'm Cleveland's masterpiece. Mixed with Cassidy, off the canvas, looking up. I swear to God, that's where your ass will be against the rope.
Hand for Dixon, the top dog. Okay, check it out. CuYAHDOG Series 1 coming on. Okay, first series coming on. CuYAHDOG. All you dog fans, how you doing? Do me a favor, check out CuYAHDOG Series 1. Okay, first series coming on. CuYAHDOG. Hand for Dixon, the top dog. Okay, check it out. CuYAHDOG Series 1 coming on.